Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my cross-watchers. Cross-watcher, you could be dealing with a Cancer and maybe the message is for you. So feel free, as always, to take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Oh, look, it's a horse for your symbol. Everything is down below in the description box. Website link, Instagram handle. And thank you guys so much for just liking, subscribing. Thanks for all the ways you've been here. Let's dive in. Okay. Well, that's kind of a mess that came out. Let me see if we can narrow it down just a little bit more. Okay. It's almost like working really hard, lack of unconditional love in a situation. So I guess it could be talking about a connection. Maybe there's been a burned bridge or burning bridges, and because someone had conditional love had to look a certain way or whatever in the connection. Oh, that's a very intense combo. Is that it? Well, we'll see. So there was the hunter. Okay, so like these can be travels. The reason why I pulled this, because it was like the only one sitting in the box when I took them out, but that represents you in the chariot. You, like the horse represents your sign. You could be really focused over this next week, yeah? There's a lot of movement taking place. I do think this is you. So you might have just zeroed out, like, why do I always say that with this card? But it's like there's nothing else that you can see other than this. So it could be a goal that you have, whatever it is. It's like you have like this narrowed down focus. Maybe you're even working really hard on just manifestation in general. And this is a bit intense. Like this, we could have almost like an Aquarian. You could have Uranus influences. Sometimes I'd say that with the Starborn, but we've got this releasing venom. There could be a person here that's trying to either destroy you, destroy something that you're working on. Like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. As I was coming in to do this, I saw something that said you're like ready to hatch. Isn't that interesting? Okay, let me dive into the deets. Let's see. You're probably feeling a lot of motivation, mainly because of like, this usually will motivate you a lot. When you feel like someone's just kind of coming for you or anything like that, we have the Ace of Swords, and that is reverse. So that can be withholding communications, holding back truths. It can be straight up lies. It looks like that's taken place possibly in a situation. There's been a disconnection. There's the Lovers in reverse. And what do we have? The Five of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks like there's a possible disconnection happening, or that's like apparently the main focus is there's like this energy taking place. There was a really powerful connection or like a really significant one in your life. It's either in this process, like you're not together with this person, at least what it's telling me. There's the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely been like lies, probably some mind games or manipulation. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Every time that comes out. So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse and the Hanged Man. So this is pretty much what it's telling me. You and this person, the only, like, these are kind of mirrored in an interesting, weird way. Because, first of all, that can be Pisces energy. This person is has a different view or a perception on the situation. And this is Gemini energy, of course. I keep wanting to move that over. I should have calculated that a little bit better. So let's get down to the bottom of it. This is what I'm kind of getting the sense of. This is literally how the cards came out. So for my sanity, I'm going to say this is you, Cancer. Take it however it resonates, and here's the situation. Okay, 5 of Pentacles is obviously rejection and abandonment issues. They are wounds that run even deeper than this whole situation, but there's more of a sensitivity that's coming out, probably because this relationship came together to show those. You know, for anyone, it's hard to tell how much of self-awareness this King of Swords in reverse can have, because this does explain the lack of truth. So either lying or withholding information, and there's this separation here. And this person, so Queen of Swords, the way that this would come out, because at first I was going to say 5 of Swords is, right, like mind games, gaslighting, manipulation, but not with the Queen of Swords reverse. She's disengaged. So it looks like you could have, you're not responding, but if things had already transpired between the two of you, if there was a little bit of back and forth where you became self-conscious and aware that you were like playing into this energy, and you don't, that's not like something that you want to engage in, you know what I mean? Because you could have realized that that brought some kind of pain or whatever. It never stops, because Queen of Swords and King of Swords are a match. And the reason why it's coming out like this is because this King of Swords likes the game and loves the like pulse of energy that runs through this person's body whenever they get a win or whenever they one up, because both of these two people see each other as being some level of intelligence. Yeah, that's probably the thing that you were drawn to the most about this other person. Vice versa, both of you are like mental, you know, great thinkers, and maybe even like philosophical or just highly, highly intelligent. So that's kind of how the dynamic is going. Now, King of Swords reverse is a little bit more intense, because there's this sensitivity here, and what will either knowingly or unknowingly happen. Isn't it interesting that both of the 5s are right here? Both of these people in this relationship and dynamic are in a place of change and transition, which is about the 5s. So that's what it's pretty much is saying, is that this is no longer a match, or it's no longer fulfilling anything deeper. Like the lesson is learned, and both energies are, well, this person is still kind of going through, I think, the rejection process. But what I was getting at before is this person can have a little bit more of a thick wall up, because they're trying to guard this sensitivity, and it really is like that. So sometimes that can come across as a little bit more of a prickly personality trait. You know what I mean? But apparently this is the dynamic that it's talking about, that this person, maybe you've seen them, this person is highly intelligent. And every time I see the King of Swords reverse, not only is a person that wants to mentally win, but it's also a person that, what was I just thinking? Oh, this person abandons themselves. That was the one thing I was picking up. And also, oh yes, here was the other thing. This person can look you up and down and scan things that they believe are your weaknesses. And so that's why sometimes like they'll hit on those points until you reach a point of gray rocking or, you know, whatever tactic. Sometimes they honestly don't work, but what other choice do you have other than straight up stoicism? And that's probably what you guys will be learning. Queen of Swords, I think, is very stoic. I think that she's the most stoic one out of all the queens. Maybe the Queen of Wands is pretty equal in stoicism, because like both of them have some kind of intelligence on how to work with their own energy and mastery. I don't think the Queen of Cups is very stoic, I think. I don't know. But anyway, okay, so it looks like this is straight up, there's a boundary up, this is block communication, and that is pretty much ending the holding pattern. Because this is like very interesting combination. This is, I'm disengaging. I'm not going to reciprocate the energy, whatever comes back, because that's what I said. This is like what is the little thing? Like a ping pong match or a tennis match. Like it goes back and forth and it can keep going until one person, like it finally stops, the volley back and forth. And so that's why that is a very straight up message. This is like this Queen of Swords upright with the Five of Swords reverse means this person's actually not playing mind games. But here's the tricky part, is because of past history and what has transpired before, this Queen of Swords, like if this is you, Cancer, and it's like the games could be still going over here because this person keeps having like a wound reenacted every time you keep the boundary up or prevent the energy from going in that direction. It keeps like making this wound resurface for this person, because previously, and you could have noticed this, that when you were in the dynamic with this person, not only were you experiencing that this person could have been denying your reality in some way or form, and that can be very damaging, extremely damaging. And that's usually how you can tell. There's a difference between constructive criticism and people being very straight up honest with you, and then you making necessary changes to evolve and be a better human, and versus having someone that has a trigger and then they feel as though you're going to leave them or you're going to separate from them, and then they need to deny your reality so that you deny your own intuition. Like that's a part of the energy that I think on a very subconscious level, that's what kind of plays out for this particular human. But the very foundation of it was maybe there was a similar frequency here that pulled you two together, where both were abandoning themselves, but there was a high level of attraction here because like I said, I mean, this is one of those sapiosexual dynamics where two people, and this can be in any dynamic. This could have been in work. This could have been in a family situation, whatever it is going on, now this person is cut off the fuel supply. So like not giving anything. But that's it's like, it's a necessary sacrifice. This is not an easy one because the Lovers is there, which meant that it was a powerful dynamic, but it was probably, since it's in the reverse, it might have reflected more shadow aspects. And it was really this process down here. Isn't it always interesting? This could be legit what this King of Swords reverse is up to. Maybe wants to come at you, destroy you, the reputation, whatever the dynamic is. But there's like no choice. It's like I said, it's not an easy one because you probably experienced a lot of different emotions in this connection, but it's also the thing that you know is necessary to do to get out of a holding pattern, yeah? So that's why I think that this is getting stronger, your boundaries and your energy, because like there's something that's come in and you're really focused on it. Everything else you're kind of tuning out, and it looks like that is generating some kind of success and forward movement for you. That's where you're at. So it looks very progressional, not the easiest. These kind of readings can be easy to talk about, but to actually go through it and experience it is a different emotional and mental process. So, you know, we just graze over it as readers technically. But anyway, let me dive into the extended. I'll see if there's anything else that wants to come out. If you guys want to join me over there, as always, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, see you over there. But Cancer, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best. See you in your next reading. Take care.